you're a Libra born September 23rd to October 22nd, what can you expect for the month of August 2018? Let's tune in and find out. All I see is bags packed, bags unpacked, bags packed, bags unpacked, bags packed, bags unpacked. So you guys are on the move. So, and some of these feel like celebrations. Some of them feel fun. Some of them feel like, yeah, I can't wait. So it feels like a fun month, Libra. So I don't know what you guys have got going on, but there is definitely some fun happening and lots of travel, lots of being. And if you don't know that you have any travel, then you're on the move. Then just a busy month, but it feels social, and the money's coming up. So we'll get into that in just a second. So let's right now start looking at your romantic relationships, for those of you in a romantic relationship. So let's see what's in store for you for August. A little bit of friction, but then harmony, right? So it started out like, reminds me of chalk, fingers on the chalkboard, and then the violin, happy violin afterwards, harmony after. So if you want to avoid the friction, you're going to have to learn to let things roll off your back. And you're just being asked to, we have this full total lunar eclipse that just happened July 27th in Aquarius, right? The blood moon. And that's intense, right? And there's for relationships. So you want to just be aware that there's changing. Things are changing in relationships. The way that you relate to one another, and maybe you have changed and now you want things to be different. So if you want things to be different, you have to be different. So it's always, right, it's never the other person, it's always us. I hate to tell you that, but it is. So it's never the other person who's on their bad behavior, it's always us, right? So if we don't want to have that friction, then we have to be somebody who knows how to get along and knows how just to let things not bother us, or knows how to create boundaries, or knows how to just say, hey, I need a moment, let me leave, right? And I'll come back. So it's about managing ourselves, not the other person. So this is where we make a lot of mistakes, is we always want to manage the other person, want the other person to change. It's always us, right? So all we can really have control over is changing us. So if you're willing to change yourself and just know your moods, or know where your temperament is, and know how to shift it or adjust it, then you're going to have a great month with this partner. You're going to have a lot of opportunity to have fun. There's romance, there's travel, there's it feels like extravagance. So I just feel like there's like a really nice month, but it's up to us how we use that energy that's coming in. Okay, so let's look at those of you that are single and interested in having a romantic partner this month, or just romance in general. Let's see what's in store for you, Libras. So I just really see like it's a smorgasbord, and just you get to pick your delicacy. And I feel like some are going to, it looks pretty on the outside, but rancid on the inside. I'm sure you've met those people, right? And there are others that you're going to just like, wow, just completely gel with and get along so well with. So absolutely romance. You always want to be careful, right, with Mercury retrograde, because we have that until August 18th, and then it goes direct, and then always on the beginning, which was just late July, 26th, 27th, 28th, and the end, the 18th, so then the 19th and 20th, it can be a little more intense. And generally, retrogrades bring people back into your life, so you may have people coming back into your life, people you might maybe dated in the past. But if new people come in during that time, generally they don't stay, right? Generally they're of the moment. That's what I call an of the moment relationship. They're just here for the moment and then they're gone, whether that's a month or, or a couple months, but they're generally not long term. But at the end of the month, right? So from the 21st on, there's absolutely connections where you can have soulmate relationship come in that's really long term and positive for you. So in the meantime, this just feels like a party month. It just feels like playing, having fun, enjoying yourself, and not getting too serious about anybody, but just having a good time. Okay, so let's move on to money and career for Libras for the month. So some of you are going to have some big opportunities in the spotlight where you will shine, and it feels like there's even more. In fact, if there was one that you know about, it feels like there's a couple of more opportunities. So there's a snowball effect that's happening that will be happening with you, and it feels like mid-month, and then there's another uh, August 11th, a new moon partial solar eclipse in Leo, and that's happening, and that could also be another kickoff to your career. So I feel like there's this light that's shining on you, and that's going to just expand. And remember, we have the planet Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is now moving forward in your sign. We've got it for a couple of more months yet, right? Until I think it's November when it moves into Scorpio. So you're really going to notice really things starting to move forward in August, and especially September, October, where you become like the star, or you get noticed, and people want to work with you, be around you, have alignment with you, partner with you. And remember, you always want to be selective, and you always just want to feel your way through it. Is this the right thing for me or not the right thing for me? Is this the right timing? Are they the right person? Right? So don't just say yes across the board. You always want to, because then we can get into overwhelm and do too much. Okay, so what else is in store for us for money for the month? Oh, well, I just see a lot of money coming in, a lot of money going out, but you're in the flow, okay? So that's good. I don't feel like there's any shortage. I feel like there's enough there for the extra things that you wanted. And I just see it like a cash printing machine. I hate to say that, but I just see it like you're a money maker. You're like a cash printing machine. There is money just coming out, coming out, coming out. So August is a really good month for you guys. All there is to do is just kind of show up and partner and co-create, and you have a lot of creative energy showing up with you as well. And I'm talking faster because the energy is really coming in faster. So just know that I wouldn't have any money concerns at all. If I were a Libra, I would just move forward with and partner with what you're doing, and the money is going to show up. Okay. So let's look at your health for Libras. Now, I do feel like you need to take care of yourself. Some of you, I feel like, are being dehydrated, and that's giving you headaches. You're not drinking enough water, and that's also causing you to feel a little burned out and a little tired. All of that has to do with your water intake, right? So if you're feeling sluggish, if you're feeling tired, if you've got a little headache happening, drink water. It's very simple. And then also, I do feel like you should add more fruits and vegetables if you're not, and stay away from more of the the things that are in a box or chips, or right. You want to lean more towards the fresh fruits and vegetables, which is coming up. Okay, maybe that was just all for me. All right, so let's see what else is in store for you guys for your health. The good news is you're healthy, and I feel like there's a stamina. And for those of you that are getting your health, and I do feel like you're on the cusp. You're on the cusp of getting over whatever, if there's been a health issue, or if there's a new health issue that you're just beginning to face, right? I just see you on the cusp. So that means you're either ending a health crisis or you're beginning one, right? Maybe you've just been recently diagnosed with something. But I see also all the answers there. So everything that you need is there to get you through this time. So don't have any fear about it. Just trust, do what you need to do, right? Follow the ABCs, and make sure that you've got everybody around you that's supporting you and doing the same thing. So I do feel like if you've just had a health crisis, that everybody's there to support you, and you just have to do the protocol and you'll be fine. Okay? And you always want to take care of your mind, right? You always want to feed it with really good thoughts and really good ideas and affirmations. Because our thoughts do really create our reality. So keep that in mind. If you are going through something difficult, pick up a good book, or one that deals with affirmations or consciousness, right? That's really going to help you. All right, let's see if there's any surprises for Libras for this month. Yeah, there's going to be some surprise opportunities. And for some of you, it may have to do with radio. It may have to do with being a guest on a show that you've been wanting to get on, or an introduction with somebody that is in your mind famous, or somebody who is you long to meet for a long time. So I do feel like there's some shape shifting happening to get you in front of the right people. So just be aware the universe is moving you in a larger pool, in a more affluent pool, and people with more money and with more names and more notoriety who want what you have. So I would expect career advancements, or just even rubbing shoulders or running into people, and there's never any accidents, right? So the universe partnering you with the right people so that you get momentum behind you. All right, you guys, sounds like an amazing month. Even though it is a little slower in terms of the energy, I still see you guys like taking advantage and going, in terms of what you're doing and in terms of your relaxation or your mental health. So lots of movement and lots of fun and lots of joy this month for Libras. All right, you guys, have an amazing month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, comment below. I'll do my best, although it sounds like I'm going to be on the move this month, to come back and say hello. And I look forward to seeing you again next month.